get started. All right, rhythm is muted.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. What's up, ducklings, and welcome to the 12th edition of the Duck Squad podcast, or as we call it, the Duckcast. I am your host, Annalyn, and I am joined here today with a couple of helpers here. The podcast team for this podcast, a little smaller than usual, so we're doing a little cozy thing today. Grab some popcorn, some coffee, your beverage of choice. In this case, for half the people here, Capri Sun, alcoholic Capri Sun specifically, and
Clock eat those
Cuddle
chips
up.
too.
Yes, you gotta have
Yes,
that too.
buy them. Buy them for only $99.99 with a special deal of 50% off.
Yes, this episode is sponsored by Claquitos. And what was the other thing? Gourmet gummy
And-
worms.
Yes,
You don't-
we are
he
sponsored
doesn't
by them.
He doesn't know that he has his own company about them.
All right. So, as you probably know, or if you don't, today is July 4th, the Independence Day for the United States of America. And in case you don't know, it was on July 4th, 1776, that the Declaration of Independence was signed and given or introduced to Great Britain as the way to, announce our independence, as hence the name.
Our freedom from Great Britain.
Yeah, and it was originally actually going to be on the 2nd of July, but it got held back because the paper wasn't finished yet, which is interesting.
Doesn't that mean like it's America's birthday? Since like
Yeah, it's
was
like 244 years old now.
if it was like actually right here, it would probably be dust, just sitting there. That we live on the dust. If you think about it, we live
Alright,
on
sure.
America.
So, some fun facts about it, actually, real quick. It was... Damn, people leaving? It was originally seen in 1775, the year before the Declaration of Independence. Most people thought that it was actually ridiculous to want independence, and it was seen as radical and crazy, or whatever buzzword you want to throw in there.
They were basically
Until-
drunk, man.
Yeah, through the next year, all sorts of things happened that convinced people otherwise, and including Thomas Paine's book, Common Sense, which was really popular, which helped sway a lot of people. All right. So let's get into some world news, a small little specialty I like to do on here before we start getting into the big stuff. So Germany actually banned single-use plastic and styrofoam in their ecosystem, which is a pretty big deal for them. They're going to be
Wow.
doing quite well, actually.
Doesn't that mean like, isn't like America still using plastic and destroying our planet?
Well, of course, most people are. Because money.
I like
Morocco.
until like the influence of Greta will probably
Eventually.
influence them.
One
Eventually
day,
Trump will go.
one day the oil tycoons will decide that they like being alive and help the planet. But until then, we'll just have to keep on going.
Yes.
Morocco sent 8 million masks to 15 different African nations as well. So that's quite interesting. No, that's not quite interesting. I lied. I'm sorry. I don't mean to lie like
It's not
that.
interesting. It's just something that we can clap on.
Yeah, let's do a little...
No, it is interesting. You are lying.
And on the epicenters for COVID-19, as you've probably heard nothing but for the past couple of months, places that used to be epicenters, like Italy and New York, are actually reaching down into single-digit numbers at times. It's really kind
We're all
of dying down
smart.
there. And
Amazing.
hopefully, eventually that'll happen for
Yes.
everyone else so we can get back to school and this whole lockdown thing will be over. I'm more than tired of this lockdown.
It's just weird, like to me, like they don't even include New Jersey. It's like
Well, I'm not a fan of it because it's 90 degrees outside and both of the air conditioning units in my house are broken.
I'd probably send a bird with a fan right now. It's not time for
Wonderful.
anyone. It's just
Messenger
he's
pigeon.
just like I feel like someone's like hating him. So like they went through his house, they broke his AC, both of them, and now like he's burning with the heat from the sun. Not from the sun. I feel bad for this man,
Well,
but I
I
can't help
mean,
him.
my laptop feels about like the surface of the sun right now. I put my hand on it and then I pull back and there's no hand left. It's just melted into the keyboard.
It's like
Nice.
your hand is a keyboard now. It's like your I don't know, but like
I don't know either.
my brain's getting bigger every time I
It's all those
speak.
alcoholic Capri Suns that you've been shoveling down your esophagus.
But like for real, for real. What if like
In case you don't know, Pingu stole a box of Capri Suns from the pantry or cabinet in his house and is hiding them under his bed and has been binging them like mad for the past couple of hours. And he is like 2 steps away from being brain dead at this point. So if he's gonna,
Yeah, this podcast
So if he's
is sponsored
struggling-
by Jay.
Okay, so let me explain. So okay, so basically Capri Sun is drugs for children, but it's a drink. Okay,
someone
What my
just asked what a
parents-
Capri Sun is.
okay, so
Are they in the
What
call? 'Cause
happened-
I feel like we need to kick them out.
no, just don't. Okay, so what I did was, so my mom knows like we have Capri Sun. My mom knows that if I know that Capri Suns are there, then she'll probably beat my butt.
She'll beat your ass, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to PG. So like, I went to the pantry, right? I found a box of Capri Suns. My mom says, "Oh no, hey, Anak, clean your room." And then I went upstairs. I hid it under my pants. I hid it under my shirt. She thought like, "Oh, you got fat, huh?" And then I put it. She went out of my room. I put it under my bed.
Sneaky boy.
I can't believe I just played her so bad. And now like I basically am drunk for Capri Sun. But like let's be honest though. What if you know like weed is like illegal. I mean like you can make those stuff, right? What
Yeah,
if
people
like
putting in like brownies and gummies. You do it
yeah,
with
it is.
Capri
It's
Suns.
it is legal. It is legal. Illegal. And like
Well, in that
what if,
case, it
like,
probably wouldn't be Capri Sun. It'd be Capri Adult.
but what if like you can add drugs?
Pre-adult.
What if like you can add like drugs on children's drinks? Like if you can add weed on.
So I know it's illegal, but what if?
If you can add.
So let's get into some server news, because I'm sure you're tired of Capri Suns by now.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to have a contest. It's going to be a contest to see who's last in the VC. It's starting at 11 a.m. for Pacific Standard Time, and it's going to be at 1 for Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, last person to be in the VC will win cash. And throughout the thing, there will be all sorts of little games.
$30. If you want to get
Throughout the
rich,
thing,
join.
there'll be different games and things given away. We'll be doing Nitro, whatever else.
We'll
Free
gain
stuff,
money.
basically.
Wait, they're basically just throwing money at you. So
Yeah.
just come.
And all you have to do is just be in the VC and talk a little bit.
Just
It
be
ain't
in the
that
VC.
hard.
Just be in the VC and just talk. Just be men.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Oh,
like,
yeah. I've heard about like. So, Annalyn, how's it like you playing bass now? I heard like you're trying to get used to playing bass. How is it?
He
oh, yeah,
wants
so if
to
you
make
check
white
out my
people
status
dance.
real quick, yeah.
Yes, he
Learning
wants
bass
to make
guitar
white
so I
people
can make
dance.
white people
I
dance.
feel like, if you like have a life and you're like in this COVID business over, like, would you actually use this to like play like on the street?
Well, I don't know that on the street, but I'd probably go with it. It's just a fun little thing. We had a bass guitar chilling in the basement.
Just like,
Quarantine
be the
got
next
very nothing
white
to do, so I
Davey
figured
504.
get some bass guitar going. I learned a little lick here. You probably can't hear it very well. I have to turn the gain up.
Yes.
This is real simple. Still learning basics.
Yeah. So
Did you just make white people dance?
Probably. I imagine
Maybe.
everyone in their seat has been flailing around helplessly after I started playing.
I'm like, you got that bass. I feel like most people like misinterpret of like catching a bass and like people playing the bass. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't know what you mean.
I don't.
And you should feel bad about it.
I should. This Capri Sun thing is hurting my brain slowly.
Like I said,
Oh, no.
couple of sips away from brain damage. So
Yes.
we got some interviews for you guys, actually, real quickly. Who was the champion
Amazing.
last night?
There was no event. Was there?
Oh.
There was no event. There is an event
Alright.
tomorrow. So
Well, I
hey,
thought we were.
wait, Clock. Hey, Annalyn, you remember you saw on the cast that Clocky's car got towed, right?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Clocky's 2013
Clocky,
Nissan.
what do you have to say
Thunderbird.
about
Rest
your
in
car?
peace. All right. What I
Hold
gotta
on,
say about
before
my car
Cocky
is,
says it, can I just say that he said a tow truck is spelled like this?
be quiet. No,
He
no.
spelled a.
No.
He said it was a tow
No.
truck.
Be quiet. I thought I said tow truck,
Literally-
not tow truck.
You, you literally called it a tow truck.
What do you mean? Where's the proof?
No, I guess you just put the nail in the
even know.
coffin.
Oh my god.
That was awful.
Okay.
Bruh. Anyway, so what I got to say about my car is, well, all right. Some of you may know I've had that car since March 2016, all the way up until yesterday. So I've had it for over 4 years, and yeah, I had a lot of great memories. Like the time I spilled food everywhere in the back seat of my car. It was a great memory.
How is that a good memory? You had to clean it up.
Well, I didn't have to clean it up. I mean, I could have just
You
licked
didn't
it.
have to clean
I
it
could have
up.
just ate it
food
from the
was
floor
it?
itself.
What was it?
It was like we have a restaurant called La Granja over here, and basically we had like some rice, steak, and beans and some juice, I guess. And I accidentally
Pizza.
spilled some
Fancy.
food everywhere
So it's
in
like a
the
little
back
whiff
seat.
of nostalgia you get every time you walk into your car that's been baking out in the sun. You get a nice potent whiff of rotting meat and rice.
For real though.
In the styrofoam.
Yeah, so basically a few months back, I've already said in another podcast, so I'll keep it short. So our car broke down while we were going to our aunt's house. And then, long story short, recently it broke down again, but it wouldn't start up. And my dad paid $1,200 to try and fix that car. Didn't go too well. We tried to get a car yesterday for like 9 hours straight. And my dad was told to pay $1,500 down payment for a car at a company called CarMax, but then we went there and they told my dad we had to pay like $5,000. So we didn't get a car yesterday. So we hope within the next 2 weeks we should be able to get at least a decent car to drive
Yeah.
around,
Damn,
have
that-
memories.
Oh yeah, Clocky. Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, if you could keep the car without like paying for the downtime, or have to like drive it anymore, just keep it in your garage, would you keep it?
Yes, I would, Jay, man. That
I got a
car has
question
so
for you
many
as
good
well,
memories.
actually. Mine is better.
What is it,
Mine's
Annalyn?
better,
Ask
like-
away.
No.
So I think what you should do to honor the legacy of your old sports car is, as soon as you get the new car, take a trip to that restaurant, order some rice, beans, and steak, and just spread it all over the back seat. Just soak it in real nice, so that every time you
Amazing.
walk into the car, you get that
Amazing.
whiff of nostalgia. You know, you can think of your old sports car.
Oh no.
I think.
I mean, like you're just like gonna mess the car up more often. You're just gonna like mess it up and just like you just leave the food there, just like messed up, and then the next day it smell like shit.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, rest in peace, car. And actually, I posted on my Instagram as well. Some of you may have followed me a while back and saw
If
it.
you haven't, go follow him right now. On God.
Please, we beg
That's
of
an
you to
order.
follow. Just kidding, don't. Just
Don't
follow
follow
me.
me. Please.
Let's get some more
Okay.
interviews going on, though. You
Okay,
need a level 30. If there's anyone up for an interview who's level 30 plus in chat, you'd like to be interviewed, go ahead and just
Just
type
say
in Jenny.
re. Just say re. Just kidding. Don't say
Could
re.
do BC, but he's also.
Let's do
mod.
BC. BC. Let's do
Alright,
BC.
alright, let me unmute him. Oh, he is.
Maybe no.
he's
No.
Yes,
unmuted.
yes, we are doing BC.
Okay, you can't just go in general and be like, I want to be interviewed, and then when we say, okay, let's interview you, go, actually, I don't feel like it.
Should you brain? Should you brain? No.
All right,
No, I'm
come
sorry.
on, BC. We're not gonna bully you. At least not that much. Come on, bro.
All I'm gonna-
At least not that much.
Please, man.
All we're gonna do is just sit here and just watch.
How
you
about we
talk.
interview Alex for like the 7 millionth time?
That is a great idea. I don't know how you came up with that. I think that's
Yep.
Damn it,
Oh yeah,
Ahmed.
by the way, Alex, your level 90 roll is below the level 80 roll, just
I
saying.
know.
just Alex trying to count.
I think
Yep.
someone switched it because they didn't like the colors. Let me re-switch it.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
So,
70,
Alex,
90,
I think you
80.
more than qualify for level 30 plus. Is that correct?
Uh-huh,
I think he does. Does he?
definitely.
So, what was it like? Well, actually, no, I got some great questions for you being the owner of the server, actually. So, about when did you join the server? How many people were
December.
there?
20th, 2017. I guess.
Wow, 13 days after the server was created.
I'm guessing.
Damn.
I'm guessing. I think.
Wait, did you
Uh,
not make the server?
When I
No.
joined, there was 20 members.
Oh, you didn't make this. Oh.
You knew that.
Annalie, you didn't know that?
Well, remember, I joined when there was like less than 1,000 people, right? And that was from when I met Alex on a Minecraft server, and he got banned for X-raying in typical Alex fashion. So he invited me to the Discord so we could keep talking.
Thanks for exposing me.
Yeah, I've mentioned that. I think every single
Good job,
podcast
Alex.
I've mentioned that.
Good job, Alex.
Great story.
Amazing.
We
Oh,
love our
uh,
loyal members.
All right, and also, can we please have a 2-year veteran role, please, 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 please?
People
Please,
have
Alex.
been asking me that for a year, but you know what? I'm gonna do a 3-year veteran role
A
instead.
3-year.
No,
Whoa.
2 year. I don't want another year. Come on.
3 years. That's all you're getting.
I want to flex
3.
on
If you're
people,
gonna add a
Alex.
3, there needs to be a 2.
Alex, I want to flex on people. Come on.
Yeah,
3
but-
years is all you're getting.
Well, I'm coming up on 3
Alex.
in like a few months.
You
so-
are.
All right. All right, now shh. No more Alex. Okay, time for a trial mod.
No
Let's get a
mods.
trial
Bye
mod
bye,
up in
Alex.
here. Any trial mods? We got any? I think we
Let
do.
us see.
Do I count as a trial mod?
Do you? I
Yes,
don't know.
Nick qualifies as a trial mod.
Well,
Definitely.
I guess maybe like a year ago he was.
Yep.
All right, we'll take it. So, Nick, what was your trial mod experience like? If you can even remember that.
He said, wait. He said I was joking.
I was paid off by Nick.
What does that mean? Oh, God.
Right? Nick, speak. I work with Nick, and he said, "Here, take $100 and make me trial mod."
Wow,
Paid-
Nick.
Bro.
Wow.
Nick, bro.
Just bro moment.
Nick.
Just kidding. I'm defaming Nick. It's not true.
Oh. Ooh.
What?
Oh, all right.
All of this wasn't even true.
Thought we had some serious dirt on Nick for a second.
Yep.
Buying his way up the ranks.
Number one way to fill up a podcast is to start fake drama and make everybody in the server think that there's drama.
That is true, but when you
Yeah,
say it
yeah,
like that, you
everyone.
give everyone the impression that this is going badly. When you
Alex's
do that,
real
it makes
name
everyone
isn't
think I'm
Alex.
lame, and when everyone thinks I'm lame, I don't get to be cool, bro. You're hurting my duck
Hold
squad
up for a
confidence when
second.
you say
Nick
that.
is here.
Nick is here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
The
It's
cast
just very-
here.
And he's repeatedly muting himself. So that's cool.
Alex's
I'm
name
witnessing my
isn't
baby
Alex.
now.
Nick, I'm interviewing you, and you do not have the right to say no.
I'm not trial mod though. Get a trial
I
mod.
don't care.
are
You are a
trial
mod
mod.
interview now, right? How about that? It's a mod interview.
You interviewed me last
So, Nick,
week.
what is it like
How
being
was
a
your
mod?
trial experience?
I was interviewed last week. Wow. Very. It's nice. Then you have to help the
Hold on,
community a lot.
hold on.
It's probably pretty painful losing $100. Like,
Sometimes.
Hadzak joined first, second, and then he left. What a sneaky guy.
he's just messing with us. He's trying to play with our minds. That's just the kind of person Hasdak is.
Yes.
Is that it? No, all right. Okay.
Just call him Hazdak.
What else we got to talk about? Yeah, friendly reminder for like the 15th time. Contest starts tomorrow, 11 a.m. for Pacific people, and 1 p.m. for East Coast. And if you don't join it, you will regret
Well,
it
hey,
because there's
Taylor.
free shit. And who does not like free
Yep.
shit?
No one.
Ooh, Milk's online? Oh, he's not on the call though. That's a lie.
Hey, Annalyn, I have an idea.
You do, really? Well, I don't
So-
really actually want to hear it, considering it's coming from you. It's probably awful.
Hey,
Just
hey,
kidding.
you were trial mod. How about you interview yourself?
You know, that is true, actually. I could interview myself. I was a trial
Yes.
mod once. Long ago in the distant
Interview
lands
yourself.
of 2019. I tried being a trial mod for like 2 weeks.
I was there.
It was a crazy experience. I wrote like 6 essays worth of just pages and pages of my application for him. And I remember when I got the mods to review it, most of them just didn't read it because it was too long. They're like, whatever, just go ahead. So after that happened, I became a trial mod for like a week. And it was interesting. I abused my powers just as much as you'd think I would. I dragged myself into VCs I wasn't supposed to be in. I dragged other people in and out of VCs that they weren't supposed to be in. And
made-
I muted people who I disagreed with. Okay, that's not true. Please don't actually do
Sounded
that.
like a good trial mod, weren't you now?
And then I didn't pass for multiple reasons, including that, as well as I went off on someone in general for something. I don't remember. I called him like a dipshit. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I got mad at someone. They got mad, and then I didn't get it. And I also wasn't active enough because I was too busy. God, what was I doing? That was my phase. Actually, that was my Roblox military roleplay phase. So yeah, trial mod, certainly an interesting experience. Easier to get than you might think. It's worth a try, but don't expect to pass.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, if we get 30 people, Clocky is dropping 5 nitros. Ooh.
Yeah, it's totally.
Wait,
not
wait, Alex,
clickbait.
Alex, give us some marketing advice. How do we get people in the podcast?
I
Not-
can get you 100 people for your next podcast.
Do
well,
it.
there's
Do
a
it,
really
everyone,
easy
right
way.
now.
You want to know how you can get everyone into the
he won't.
podcast? It's really easy. You
at
go into
everyone.
the channel it's called announcements, right? And then you take the shift key and the 2 key, and then you type EVERYONE, right?
Podcast.
And then you say podcast, join now or ban. And
Well,
then you
actually,
press
yes.
enter.
People started joining when they heard there was drama between Ahmed and Annalyn.
Well, there was for like 3
Yes.
seconds, but you missed it.
yeah.
5 new people. Anyways, if you have a very promising podcast, I am happy to do an at here ping in the future and tell everybody, join the podcast right now and win
Are you
Nitro.
saying my podcast isn't worth it, or my podcast skills not actually up?
No, your
No,
podcast
it's
excellent, but we want a really well prepared one that'll be directed towards new members.
Oh yeah, we could also get one that doesn't have like literally every single person who's supposed to help me co-host just dip like 2 hours before it's ready. Oh god. Wait, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret here, right here, all right? You ready? Here's some specials. I don't know what is it? Fucking dirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We have a
Oh,
little
no.
server, news team server. And each week we set
Hey.
up who's going to be doing the
Hey.
podcast. Right.
Annalyn.
Hey.
And I signed up for this week, and there were like 4 people signed up, right? And out of every single one, I was the only one who actually came in, A, to practice, or B, to actually. Oh my God, Alex. The only one who actually came in
Alex.
to practice or to actually host. Yeah, I'll stop now before I expose all of our dirty little secrets.
Better not.
I joined the podcast.
Oh, speaking of
30
dirty
minutes
little
before.
secrets,
Uh-huh.
Maddie started an OnlyFans.
You should totally
Yes.
check
Right.
it out.
The Maddie that you
Watch
know, who's
yourself,
like
Annalyn.
level 90 or something, started an OnlyFans, right? And you'd think you'd sign up for it, right?
100.
And you'd get like typical OnlyFans content, but no, it was just tacos. It was just stock photos of tacos.
It was hot tacos.
Yep.
Okay. cool.
Tacos.
My
Oh, yeah.
brother is licking my toes. Nice.
I think you should
What
kick
the
him. That would
hell?
be a good idea.
Oh my god. What the fuck? I can't.
Oops, I
Guys,
accidentally
Hadzak
sent
is in
an
here. We
invite.
have to interview him now.
He
He left.
And he lives in. I don't know why y'all
Yep.
try with Hasdak. He lives to make life difficult.
Yep.
Anyways, we're gonna start bringing things down to close. Pretty good podcast. By the way,
Yep.
Kanye West, I'm sorry for sending you that. That was an accident. I accidentally right-clicked. And I hope y'all have a great day. Right?
Sponsored
If
by
it isn't a great day
Clockmakers
already, you
Chips.
can make it one. Just leave it better than you found it. Thank you for coming to the podcast. Make sure, if you feel like it, drop a little bit of some ratings, maybe like in announcements. I think there's going to be a little poll where some emotes where you can rate it like 1 to 5 or something. If you don't rate it 5, I'm to dox you. And thank you for coming.
Wow.
Let's roll the outro.
Yeet. The ghost server
Oh.
muted.
Oh, also one more thing. We're not allowed to leave until everyone else leaves. The podcasting
Leave
people.
now.
So you're leaving now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Leave
See,
now.
now you know our pain.
Leave now.
We have to just sit here until you're gone.
That's like the one